Мы продолжаем передачу «Место встречи», и у нас в гостях Christian Hotz из компании Edox. Christian, so coming back to the question where we left off before the commercial break, I know by my watch, it's very good, but you have to adjust it every 2 weeks or so. What are the benefits? You know, what's the really great thing that I get when I purchase these higher-end watches rather than going for Seiko or something like that, when I know that thing you put on the battery and it's going to work as long as the battery is there, and here there is constant maintenance involved. You have to be more careful and you have to clean it more often.
I think it's all about passion. Of course, a quartz watch is more precise, it's easier to handle, but a mechanical watch, it's history, it's tradition, and it's a technique which people understand. When you have a mechanical watch, you can turn it around, and from the back case you can see into the movement, and you can see how the different wheels work with each other, and you can see how the time flows.
Wow.
So it's a part of your personal attitude, of your personal passion.
So basically, these kind of watches is where you can really customize it and make it part of yours, make it part of your history. Am I getting you right?
Yes, that's correct. And you know, a good mechanical watch, you don't have to adjust every second week. A good mechanical watch is keeping the time pretty well. But of course, a master watchmaker, he has to adjust the watch carefully, because the watch is going to be shipped to the final consumer.
Wow, that's great. Thank you. Now, do you maybe want to show us some of the watches and tell us a little bit more about them?
Yes, it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. Well, a watch which I personally like a lot is this one here, because about 5 years ago, I was looking for a new, exciting marketing story for Edox. And I was trying to look for something new, something different. And I found actually through the internet a very exciting sport, which is called Class 1 World Powerboat Championship. And Class 1 is the Formula 1 of the oceans, or Indy cars of the oceans. So it's an international competition of the world's fastest powerboats. Nowadays, Edox is an official timekeeper of the World Class 1 Powerboat Championship. So we do the timing for these exciting races. By the way, there was also a race 2 years ago in Moscow.
Wow.
So it's a fantastic and very exciting sport. And this watch is reflecting the spirit and a little bit also the technique of powerboat racing. Why? We used different kind of materials which are used to manufacture a powerboat in watchmaking. For example, we have a ceramic bezel. This top ring here is made from ceramic, which is a very hard material, a material which is almost scratch resistant. So you can wear this watch for many years and it still looks beautiful because it doesn't get scratched. And then of course the watch is also very water resistant. So with this watch you can dive.
It's got to be with this sport.
Yes. So you can dive, you can swim with this watch. That's a watch you can wear 24 hours a day. And when you turn the watch around, you can see on the case back a propeller, which is the symbol of Class 1 powerboat racing.
Right. What about these ones?
So Edox was always famous to produce highly water-resistant timepieces. In 1954, Edox moved into a new, larger factory building. And at that time, Edox was known as one of the 5 most important Swiss watch companies in the world. And because of this new factory and the new infrastructure, the company was able to make or to produce highly water-resistant timepieces. And whenever you buy an Edox watch, you can be sure that you can go swimming, that you can make sport with your watch, so it's perfectly water-resistant. This watch here reflects the sport of yachting, of sailing. We are also a timekeeper of Sea Dubai. Sea Dubai is a very famous racing yacht competing at the RC44 Cup. So when you have a close look at this watch, you can see different elements which also play a role in sailing. For example, when you turn the watch around, again, the case back shows a porthole, with the window of a ship. Or when you have a look at the hands, you will notice that the hands look a little bit like the hands of a compass.
That's very interesting.
And also the structure of the dial is a little bit like a wind rose. So this watch is reflecting the sport of sailing. That was also the inspiration when we build a watch. When we build a watch, we always need inspiration, because this helps to be creative.
Right. Thank you. We're going to have to take another commercial break, but we'll be right back. Дорогие телезрители, оставайтесь с нами.